So 2 doses for all the Key to NYC businesses starting December 27th, employees and customers. And that's going to keep people safe. And we want to see people go out and get those second doses right now if they qualify. Remember, with the holidays, with the cold weather, if you haven't gotten your second dose and you qualify, this is exactly the time to get it. You should feel urgency because the challenge of COVID is about to get greater. Now, another point on Key to NYC, thinking of the youngest New Yorkers, the vaccination for the 5 to 11-year-olds. It's just begun the last few weeks. Already we've gotten over 127,000 New York City kids in that age range vaccinated. That's great. It's a little over 19% of all the kids in that group. Considering it's brand new, that's good, and it's better than the national rate, but it's not enough, obviously. We need to see a lot more. We need to see kids getting vaccinated in that age group. Parents, we need you to step up for the good of your children, your family, all of us. Go get your child vaccinated. So we're going to include them in the Key to NYC, the guidelines for Key to NYC, starting on December 14th. So this is, again, 1 dose now because it's a new vaccination. That gives parents plenty of time. We've been having vaccination drives in schools. We're in the middle of our 2nd round in every single elementary school in New York City, every school with 5 to 11-year-olds. This will be the 2nd time around, started last week, continuing this week. If you're a parent, you want to get your kid vaccinated, it's so simple. It could be at your own school, or it could be in many, many locations nearby your home. This is something that's going to keep kids safe and families safe. Go get your child vaccinated. So long as they've gotten that first dose by December 14th, they can continue to participate, indoor dining, entertainment, all of these great things. Now, another point for our youngest kids. Previously, for the kids 12 years old and up, the rule has been in place for high-risk extracurricular activities, sports, band, chorus, orchestra, dance, things where there's a lot of close contact, things where kids are, singing, or anything where they're really letting a lot of air out that could have an impact on everyone around them. That has applied to kids 12 and up. We're going to now apply that to kids in the 5 to 11-year-old range as well. That's also December 14th. Again, only 1 dose required. There's time for parents to get that done. Most kids don't necessarily participate in those activities. That's fine, but for those who do, we want to make sure they have that protection. It's real important. Okay, now, another really big, important step, and this is going to be a first in the nation step. You're going to hear from our health commissioner in a moment, and he will be issuing a commissioner's order for all private sector employers in New York City. It is time. Look, this is how we put health and safety first, by ensuring that there is a vaccine mandate that reaches everyone universally in the private sector. A lot of folks in the private sector have said to me they believe in vaccination, but they're not quite sure how they can do it themselves. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to do this so that every employer is on a level playing field. 1 universal standard starting December 27th. We're going to be working with businesses all over the city, and that's almost 200,000 businesses that are not already covered by the Key to NYC guidelines right now. We're going to be working with the business community. We're going to be talking to them in the next days on how to put together the right plan to implement this. The specific guidance, the specific rules will come out on December 15th. We want to have a collaborative process. We want to make this work. And let's be clear, we have a great example with the Key to NYC. All those restaurants, all those fitness clubs, all those entertainment facilities, movie theaters, all sorts of places, they've been working with us. They gave us good advice up front. We came up with rules that worked. The vast, vast majority have implemented those rules really effectively. And I constantly hear from people that they know if they go into a place under Key to NYC, they're safe. And they feel comfortable. They're going to enjoy themselves. They feel comfortable in those settings because they know everyone's vaccinated. And there was a lot of concern up front. Would it work? Would it be difficult? You know what? Businesses have adapted and handled it really, really well. And we know that will happen again. We're going to set up a call center to handle concerns from businesses. We'll have a strong outreach effort, as we've done previously, to answer questions, provide the support they need. This is going to make a huge difference to make sure New Yorkers are safe going forward. I want you to hear from the person who will be issuing the order in the course of the day, our health commissioner, Dr. Dave Choksi.